Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio.
Give me a hand!
God, it's just one problem after another today. All this commotion on my birthday, this sucks. Oh, happy birthday, Jim. Oh, shove it, I'm not in the mood anymore. And now back to the story. Hello and welcome to the channel. We're back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last episode, we fought our way through the Caradrius and secured a route into Luis's private quarters. So now all that's left to do is wait for the next 8 days and do some follower events. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Oh right, regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydran. I'd like to go to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me, Ragnus? Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you. Then let's make for the royal capital. I hope this turns out for the best. Off we go. Got to Grand Trad again. Hello again. Had been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you'd only informed me of your assets. Well, we didn't have them yet. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner. And what does the contract say?
Worry not.
This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner. Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? Now, he's not gonna kick them out. The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. This land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience. Ooh, we could put some of the Halians there.
No.
It matters, actually. What's wrong?
What happened?
Is something wrong?
No.
I would have the Halians establish residency on this land. I can't push out existing residents to do that. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that. Oops.
Strohl.
What are my options there? Be honest with him, stick to your ideals. Okay, well, both of those are good options.
You.
Ragnus.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydran, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Ooh! Do you know what a refusal would do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counter-offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100? Fake it or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I could. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. Nice! You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever.
Right.
That was a clever move, Strohl.
No then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You're the best. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I have simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy and you'll live to regret it. Screw the aristocracy.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydran, shall we put ink to parchment? Hello, everyone.
What the?
Young master, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital? Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn. Perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again. The ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry, though. I know you wanted House Haliatus to rise again.
But that's...
No. You have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It's been my life's greatest honor. greater than any words could express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leo, pardon, Lord Strohl.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Haliatus and serve its new lord proudly.
Yeah.
Rangief, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well, Ragnas. I couldn't have made it through without you. It was all you, buddy. It was your determination that saw us through, Strohl. You are a genuine friend, you know that?
You know?
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself.
Yeah.
I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. I can sense Strohl's intense determination. It's like nothing I felt before. The proud noble, Strohl, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank 7.
I've got it, Father.
The party can now study the samurai. Alright. Ooh, that looks so cool.
Well,
I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. Nah, they'd be super proud of you right now. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangief. I even found a merchant my father knew well.
That's...
Your father would tell us all the time, if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
huh?
In Grand Trad, but that's... pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? Strohl's success has earned me more support from the people of Halia. Ooh! Ah, it didn't move. Dang it. They're already on my side. Oh well. I hear a voice. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet... Oof. I do want to go talk to her. Before anything else, though, I did not take a good look at the commander, I think. Extreme magic fire damage to all enemies. Ooh. And that's with the mage. Same with this. So, ooh, man. Hulkenberg and I are gonna do some insane damage soon. All allies recover 10% of their HP each turn for 3 turns. And then Megidola. Okay, let's take a look at the samurai. Possesses enchantments to strengthen its own power and physical attacks in many affinities. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Giant Slice. Deals medium physical splash damage to one enemy. Thunderblade. Heavy physical electric damage. And we got Attack Lore. That's... oh, wow. Concentrate. Hell yeah. Unwavering Blade. Hidden Evasion. Okay. Regenerate 3. And then Sturdy Stance. Halves damage but renders caster unable to dodge. That's fine. Crimson Moon Sword Art. Severe slash damage to all enemies may inflict charm. Windblade. Extreme physical wind damage to all enemies. Peerless Stone Cleaver. Has a turn icon on a killing blow. Ooh, Phantom Sword Swarm. Slash damage 4 to 6 times. That's insanely good. But I'm gonna need something else in order to unlock it. And I don't have whatever it is yet. Okay, next up we go talk to Heismay. Would the captain spare time for me? Hello there. Oh my goodness, I didn't even hear you. How did you get here? Ah, it's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there? Let's go.
I'm in your debt.
I am in your debt. I shall lead us there then. On guard from monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heismay's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. They'd not have had much time. Scant moments to hide it to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have buried it?
Sure.
Maybe they buried it.
No.
If they buried it within the village, there'd be traces of disturbed earth. That wouldn't have escaped Tadari's eye. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly. And then suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. They then seize the bones and hurry outside the village, an act of impulse.
Then...
If true, we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along. Alright, let's go.
There.
There it is! Thank goodness.
Oh,
Thank goodness. And the bones inside are safe too, just as you deduced.
Right.
Good job, Detective Heismay. Excellent detective work, Heismay. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. It was placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. They're not so hateful that they disrespect the dead, at least. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however,
But is that truly how this should end? Something still bothering you?
What?
Is there something still bothering you?
that's...
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried there, I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. There's a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village too. Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? I don't think we can.
Listen.
I don't think we can let the village go on like this.
Right.
Children have no say in where they are born. Their environment is a product of the adults who raised them, and it falls to those adults to take responsibility for it. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now, the time has come to pass that favor on to the villagers. I can sense Heismay's kind-hearted determination and deep trust in me.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
Scion's merit and battle hypnosis. More skills can now be inherited by the thief lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's merit. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready.
Hey, listen!
Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brawlhaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize. The Brawlhaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded except during stormy weather. Oh, okay. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city? Doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I can certainly see the appeal. Let's say we visit it later. The ferryman ought to know where the Coliseum is. So I can only go when the weather's bad, huh? Gives me something to do on those days, I guess.
Well then.
I hear a voice. We're in quite the predicament.
Boy there!
Okay, maybe I should go talk with Bardon today. Assuming that no one else has anything to do. Well, Hogenberg does, but I do not have enough wisdom for her, apparently. Is it just me, or does it look a little misty? Or dusty? It's you! How fared you in your travels for you to be in Martyr of all places? But I shouldn't pry. Oh, hang on. I see my candidate poster there. I'm sure you got some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you tardy for it. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Like what?
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for being so kind. Yourself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it.
The truth is,
I wanted to consult with you on this letter about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
so
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Ooh, that's good. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fellow best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man, and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone is clamoring for me to be the governor. You're suited for it.
Right.
So, you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man. I would severely disagree with that.
still though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to rights. It's dretch. I'm no hero. It was all thanks to the lot of ye. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I can sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them? Everything's a challenge.
Hey,
Everything worth doing is always a challenge.
wait, what?
Is it always?
True.
I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me. I'd also be grateful if you could figure out how you want to voice me.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town, like you. I can sense Bardon's extraordinary determination and faith in me.
I'll do anything for this town I adore.
Command your enlightenment. Bardon, you finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up!
We'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been in right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well...
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
Whoa.
But that's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof we were playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this town.
My thanks.
Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. I parted ways with Bardon and returned to the group. He's a good military leader, but I'm not sure how well he'll fare with everything else. We'll figure it out.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him. Well, good news for you. It's finally time to get to rank 2 with Alonzo. Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. Sure, I can do that. With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far for Alonzo. Aha, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences, if you'd indulge me. Have you some free time right now? No problem.
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot. Ooh, in here, the Night Prowler. Alonzo asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Aha, I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic in the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. I don't want to sink that low. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. I couldn't do that.
What's that about?
I couldn't do such a thing.
But of course.
Haha, I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now. Hello there. Hawk-eyed man. How's the client situation looking?
Yeah.
We've 20 at present. No delay securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Ah, so you're not all talk. You know, my lord may have taken the shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I will flay you alive myself. Understand? Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious as you might expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, well, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim then?
What?
And that's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there.
Well,
That's an interesting plan there. Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
oi.
Oi, Alonzo!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village.
What?
What?
Hey,
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonzo. If they find out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That lackey of his, I hadn't expected him to move so quickly, even went as far as digging up my roots. Is everything alright? Are you going to be okay?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
Yep, you're actually pretty noble. When are you free? How about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about all this. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. I can feel Alonzo's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me.
Mother, please.
Mother?
Be safe.
Oh boy. Reduces the mad cost of studying the Faker lineage. Not sure how many more people I'm gonna give Faker, though. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. No need to worry about that.
Marches on.
Well then.
It's raining.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself. Ooh, that's exciting. Before anything else, though,
Let's go.
we're heading to the Coliseum. I just want to see what I can do here. Welcome to the Coliseum. Sorry, but with awful weather like this, we can't run any fights. Normally, we hold the ranked league here. If you win in a fight against a strong opponent, you'll get a valuable item as a reward, but damn weather, terrible for business. Hope it clears up soon. Welcome to the Coliseum. Are you here to fight even in weather this awful? Sorry, but without spectators, we don't have a show. You'll have to come back another time. Well, alright then.
What now?
What now, you ask? We might as well go talk to Strohl and finish up his event. After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired. Let's go now.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly. Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the Gauntlet Runner toward my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
You know what, I'm gonna say you do.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth.
Yep.
The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Halia were coincidentally in the same place.
Well, that's not exactly a coincidence. Your father did say to go there in case of emergency, so he planned all this. Luck is its own type of skill.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way.
Not at all.
That's my only regret in all this.
They'd have done the same, and you know it.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
Nope, your parents orchestrated this.
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
They knew you would help them.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be...
Yep.
Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
Surely they believed in you.
They put their faith in you.
In me.
Oh wow, this is the first time I got 4 of those.
They had faith. In me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
That's not true.
I'm sure they'd be proud to call you their son.
Proud.
Another 4.
Someday I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Strohl's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Strohl, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Ooh, it's red.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Okay, we've got Scion's Essence, 4 skill slots for Warrior, Slayer of Humans. When Strohl attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. Grand Fantasy. Strohl is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. More skills can now be inherited by the warrior lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's Essence. What does the last one mean, though?
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With the vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spend a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then return to the others. Thanks to Strohl's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Still not moving. Back to Brawlhaven Tavern. Oh, hang on, what was that? I don't know what just popped up. I might be able to find it in editing. I wonder what this soiree will be like. I have every intention of stalling Luis as long as I can, but I don't know how long I can keep up the charade. I trust you to be a better liar than Hulkenberg.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Hello there.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
But
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go. I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitta I would face her burdens with her.
you.
Ragnus, you go to such lengths for me? Then, will you come with me? No problem. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
What?
so reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village, fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. That's not where your dog's gonna be, but okay. I'll string their corpses up, 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it, right?
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. I refuse. I'm sorry. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitta's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. One exposition later, I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Huh. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill-suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. I don't think it was right.
No!
I have never for a moment thought it was right for her to die. Furthermore, you didn't see the corpse, I assume. Then is it not just for those who kill to be killed? Is that not your precious equality? I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. Alright. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. That's fair. She led me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Oh, she lives on the runner? Brigitta stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. Eugene! Hello, is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Brigitta. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Huh? The church has been here. Several times? They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So, if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
We've been tricked. Hey miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant. Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To harass you? Maybe it's you they're targeting, Brigitta?
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigitta's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Nice. I can now get discounts from weapon shops, armor shops, and igniter shops due to the effects of guild discount.
But
my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless.
That's a sentiment I can definitely understand. This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you.
No.
Still, I'll come visit you, Brigitta.
What?
Hey, what are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine, since it's you.
Speaking of...
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. Who's that? After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
That's why...
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same. Thank you.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. That's the closest she can get to asking me directly right now. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigitta's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn. Maria or Bardon? How many days left? I've still got 5 days. Hello there.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Ah, this man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you've time to spare, could we talk? Of course.
Thank you.
Is someone sick over there? Thanks. I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place.
My apologies.
Ah, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city government's administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Alright, sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. You should relax a little. You seem a bit high-strung. I'm sure you're doing your best, but it wouldn't hurt to relax a little.
Nay.
I just think we need to take a firm stand against any and all evil. We only stand to gain if wickedness is stopped, yes?
And then?
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We've got to strengthen this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again. Don't take things too far. Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. Brain, please be quiet at the moment. I need to take this seriously. But I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town.
Don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all the Weans are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all this town's people. Take care of yourself too. Don't forget to take care of yourself too. Appreciate you looking out for me, but I've got to push myself. This is important.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when monsters were tearing up my tier from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monsters' nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do, just go home? I was captain for goodness sake, so I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I'd lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them. You can protect them now.
No.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
Aye, you're right. Moving about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Bardon when he shows such sincere trust in me. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? First the scheme with Heismay, now this? You play a long game, a lot of you. But, thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
So that's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do. I can feel Bardon's resolve as a governor and his deep faith in me. The Honorable Guardsman, Bardon, keeper and inheritor of the Commander's virtues.
Now,
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
a new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
We can now study the General. Awesome. And more skills can now be inherited by the Commander lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's skill. But I'll tell you, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day I smelled out a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. Oh, that sucks. And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you work so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town to you today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Oh, what's happening now? Apparent Sanctor. Damn that Bardon. It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Roussant, fit for guarding the town and naught else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Bardon. Oh, come off it.
Aye.
But I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Oh no. I decided to return to the group. And not to warn Bardon. Back to the Browhaven Tavern. I hope we meet again soon. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. I need rank 8 to level up the Faker. Definitely gotta go see him. Hello there.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to?
And then...
So, about checking on my home village. I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. No problem.
Thank goodness.
You will. Thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over. I'm worried there's gonna be a betrayal.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late. And you've come all this way, too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village, full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it.
Aye.
Apparently, I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Parapus. I'm Nidia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds kind. She sounds like a very kind person.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind it's astounding. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Mothers. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. Aw. That's why I started conning, you know. I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was more than I meant to say. We'll save your village.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. I can sense Alonzo's deep-seated gratitude. Rank 3.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Scion's skill. More skills can now be inherited by the Faker lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill.
Hear me!
Oh boy. Is Cuculus here?
Well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You can drop the act, Cuculus, or beg your pardon, shall I say, Alonzo.
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're a mother fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, it took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him. About your family.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Magnus. We need to go. The distraught Alonzo and I rushed by carriage to his hometown. We arrived at a village near Browhaven. It's been set ablaze. I knew it.
Mother!
A man. He asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son. And I love.
Please.
Mother, I'm sorry. This is my fault.
My Alonzo,
You always were so sensitive.
live on.
Mother.
Can you hear me? Please say something.
Mother.
Hey!
Landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were chumming up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I could pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't.
This damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her.
You devil.
The only one who belongs in the grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead.
Yeah.
Burn in hell, you damn parasite. Aw. Villain always strikes where it hurts most. At the family and home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No. I was simply, unequivocally, a fool. I should remind him of her words. Your mother said to live on. You have to be strong. For her.
Why?
Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonzo refused to move or even to stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. That was a depressing ending. To rank 3?
Well then,
Really not the time for this cheery tune.
what now?
Yeah, what now? Like, where do we go from there with Alonzo? Let's go see Maria.
Mister?
I wonder if Mister would help me. Hello, daughter.
Mister?
Oh, Mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Nurse's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. Here you go. I gave the city ruins drawing to Maria. This picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. I have more of Nurse's drawings. Should I give them to Maria as well? Sure. This is a pretty one. I gave the Peregrine Falls drawing to Maria.
Wow.
Wow, what a huge river! And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? No, but there is usually a secret behind them. I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
I wanted to talk to you too, mister. Is Mr. Nurse there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Okay. My heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. Aw, don't be nervous. He's a little eccentric, but he's a cool guy. Oh, a present you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors. A truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Ah yes, I know. I've got a fine cut of wood round here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes?
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nurse is really helping us. I can't believe it. I think you'll do a good job. I'm sure it's going to turn out great.
Yeah.
Definitely, now that Mr. Nurse is helping. I hope it makes Miss Fabienne happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh-ho!
Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee. You've never been there before, have you? Hurry, mister, let's go!
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow, it's so sparkly. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home? Hello.
You know.
Look, Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Nurse to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead? Maria designed it.
Right.
Maria designed it herself. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad. If she asks us to take it down, I think I know what happened to the old one.
Wonderful.
It's a truly wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You will come in and eat, won't you?
Oh-ho!
Oh, of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. It looks amazing.
Really amazing.
Your sign looks amazing, Maria. You did great.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. But it made Miss Fabienne cry. Are people supposed to cry when they're happy? If they're happy enough. You're right. Miss Fabienne was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You outdid him.
Certainly.
I think you've already outdone him.
Huh?
I'm not that good. Will you come back to help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best. You are so precious.
You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way,
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
More skills can now be inherited by the healer lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's merit. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Ooh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nurse, who was in a chipper mood. We've got a thing with Heismay, and also Katharina. I'd like to go visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. I don't think Heismay would have much to say given my current imagination. Imagination and wisdom is what I need to work on. I can talk to Brigitta again. Our world is filled with such senseless anguish. I should probably go talk to her. Yes, an Elda, you got a problem with that? Oh, I hope not, because I need to talk to you for this event. An Elden kid. You one of Lady Brigitta's contacts, then? I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. And you're an Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers? No.
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torch thanks to renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigitta Lycaon.
At this time!
Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters, and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
They kinda jumped the gun here, didn't they? However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitta. 3 cheers for magic igniters. There you have it. But they're lying. Right? It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me? I was there! I didn't do anything. But the people I met then, at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-Igniter group. It was the Sanctist Church, or rather, those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that Igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme. Making it look like the work of an anti-Igniter group, they knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it.
In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total unquestioning obedience. What will you do? What do you plan to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. And the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctist Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided, from then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. Made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. You can't give in to fear.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but you can't give in to them.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light? In this world? Why won't you let me give up? Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart.
Why? Why did you?
It also brings me more money at the mag exchange. It seems the exchange rate at the exchange will improve further due to the effects of Merchant's Markdown. Ragnus, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Hope.
Right.
It sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. I wish I could give you a hug. I calmed Brigitta down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room. At least I stayed with her. Okay, we're gonna be wrapping up now, but first let's see where exactly Katharina's at. If I can't find her, she must be on her runner. Luckily, she's not anywhere that I can go. Also, where do we go from here? Like, we can't cut across the sea, can we? We'll have to go around this way? Maybe from Grand Trad to over here? We'll see. Okay, we made some pretty good progress in our followers today. Now there's only 3 days left until the soiree. Oh boy. I'm probably prepared for a fight. Let me power up Hulkenberg's commander. Only to rank 19, because I want to see what stat increases when she gets to rank 20. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes, and remember to leave a like while you're at it. Hope you have a great day. Cue the outro.